Hey YouTubers, Reagan's Ridge here, and it is Saturday, June the 4th, 2022, and I'm going to show you what I found at the bin store today. Now, if you haven't watched my other videos and you're not familiar how some of these bin stores operate, this particular bin store has a deal where they stock the place up, and starting on one day it's at one price, and it's a fixed price on pretty much everything in the store. They do have some like priced items that are on shelves or over in a specific area just for those priced items, but everything starts off at one price. Since today is Saturday, sometimes they'll do a $5 day, but this is a $7 day. Everything on this video costs $7 per item. Tomorrow, if I go back up there and there were other items, they would be $5, and then the day after $4, then the day after that 3, then 2, then 1, then reset, be ready the next Saturday. Anyhow, all that's done. Everything here in this video is $7. Here we go. First item that I picked up, I caught my eye because I just saw this refurbished thing on here, right? And I was thinking, ooh, hard drive, maybe a hard drive. Not anything I would really want to trust my data on, but hard drive. A lot of the manufacturers still have warranties. No, it's a Logitech MX wireless mouse, and this is what it looks like. It's wireless, rechargeable, receiver, charging cord right here with it, along with the quick start instructions. Now, this is a gamble every time you buy something like this at a bin store. This was returned to Amazon. You have no idea why. This could be broken. This could be somebody's already used for a while and then stuck back in the box when they bought a new one, and they return it, basically like a free exchange. I imagine that type of stuff happens. Sad, but that's what costs everyone else a little extra. Anyhow, this little guy, when I looked it up on Amazon this evening, it was $69.82. So, nice little savings on that. Next up, a little while back, I was driving on my way actually to the bin store, and we encountered a kitty cat on the road. And that little kitty cat was a kitten. About 5 weeks, 6 weeks old. That kitty cat's grown up and is very clawy and bitey, and this is a cat scratching post. I looked it up on Amazon this evening. $27.97. Looks like it's got some pretty decent reviews, and it's just a change. I'm not going to pull it out of the box for you. Sorry. And next item up. This is a Tyrwell oral irrigator. Now, the box isn't sealed or anything, but the items on the inside are actually sealed up. Otherwise, I wouldn't buy it. I'm not going to be getting somebody's used oral appliances. That doesn't sound very healthy. Anyhow, I looked this little guy up on Amazon, $39.99. And the strange thing is I was just recently looking for a water pick. I had something that I had a tender spot on my gums, and I didn't want to use actual floss to go digging at it or a pick. So I started looking one of these up, and I just passed them on by because I'll just use a pick or some floss, save some money. Next up, an electric lunchbox. If you watch my previous video, I had picked up an electric lunchbox that did not come with any type of box or instructions or anything like that. I kind of had to look it up on Amazon. This one here comes in a little carry case. Forgive me, I'm not going to open the whole thing up, but on one side it has lamps to indicate. I'm guessing that one of them is for the, here's all the information right here. So, an electric lunchbox. Yeah, I can use 110, and yeah, it's interesting though because it does have a jack on the side here that looks like it's for DC. I'll get into this later, see if it's any good, but it's got an insulated carrying case and kind of cute. Looked it up on Amazon because that's where the majority of this stuff comes from, although the store does now have like some Walmart and Kohl's returns. Most of those aren't the best deals, but the electric lunchbox on Amazon currently is running $34.99. And after that, if you watch my videos a little while back, I had picked up some solar panels from the bin store, and I'm putting together some solar collection stuff, and I needed a battery crimper. And what do I find up there but a battery lug crimper? And this should be what I need. It says they'll go up to single aught gauge. or all the way down to, I believe, 8 gauge. And this guy right here on Amazon is currently running $26.69. So a tool I actually needed, and I got it for $7 instead of $26.69. So that's not too bad of a deal. Then after that, I have a project that eventually I'll start getting more videos out on here about when I start working on it more. That's going to require some 12-volt accessories because it is a mobile project. So one of the items I needed was like a dust buster. Not specifically a dust buster, or a cordless one would be nice. But I decided to go ahead and settle on this when I found it. We'll see how it does. Corded car vacuum cleaner. This Works brand. It uses little filters and runs on 12-volt DC cigarette lighter socket. And this is what comes with: storage bag, the vacuum, brush, nozzle, fabric attachments, and all that fun stuff. Now, best part about this little guy right here is that I needed it, and I found 2 of them. So I picked the 2 up, and these both sell on Amazon for $34.99 a piece. I'm probably going to keep one for sure, because I'm going to take it out of the box and use it. I mean, these things, even though this box is kind of opened, it's only because the box got damaged. These are still basically new, even though the seal on it says that cannot be accepted as new if the seal is damaged. I can accept it as new if it hasn't been used. Anyhow, I'll probably keep one, and if it works out good, I might keep the other. Otherwise, I'll see if I can't maybe unload it on somebody or give it as a gift. I'll take the one that had the banged up box. Not a big deal. Then we get into this. I didn't know what it was. And it says something about purity. I don't know what that brand name is. Hypochlorous acid. Something for home and business. I open it up. And it looks like a Brita water filter or something, right? So get into it a little bit further up at the front counter. And I looked this up. And what this can do is it can make a sanitizing solution of HOCI, hypochlorous acid. And it says that it makes it with tap water, 2 grams of kosher salt, and 1 teaspoon of distilled white vinegar, which is apparently just for lowering the pH. The other thing that this will do is KOH, and it comes with a box with some potassium carbonate, and down at the bottom it's got some test strips. I think that the big rolls of test strips, they're supposed to come with it, or not here. Yeah, it looks like the only thing that's missing is the extra test strips. So they're just pH test strips. I have a pH meter around here somewhere. I can figure it out. But I didn't even know what this was when I found it until I looked it up. The only reason I grabbed it was because the price tag on it, and it makes a sanitizer, which sounds a lot cheaper than going out and buying one if you can make it out of just nothing but water, kosher salt, and vinegar. I looked this little guy up. I looked this up, and it is currently running $149.99 on Amazon. So I'm going to keep this for sure. Now getting towards the end here. I just saw this bag. It was buried under a bunch of curtains. And when I move the curtains, I see this. I'm like, what is that? And that's when I realized this is one of those back rollers. Yeah. So I looked this up. It's an AccuMobility. And this runs, let's see, what I see this was. $59.99 on Amazon right now. There's another one that's $80-something that comes with some other weird blue thing. And that's not this one. So this one was $59.99. And I saved the best for last. I had a big find a little while back of a hard drive, and if you remember me mentioning, I saw refurbished, and I was like, ooh, hard drive, and no hard drive. What I did find was this Corsair MP510 NVMe PCI Express Gen 3 SSD. This is a solid state drive, and if you look here, this is nearly 2 terabytes. Well, you can see it's in there in the back. I open it up and double check to make sure, yes, it is indeed that particular drive. So I looked this one up on Amazon, and the current price for this Corsair MP510 is right at $245.16. This is, I really can't believe I found multiple drives up there. I'm crossing my fingers and hoping that this actually works, because my computer that I use for my ham radio projects, it's out of storage, and that's perfect. And the grand total on all this stuff, if you were to load it up onto your Amazon cart and tally it all up, comes out to $724.58. I paid, like I said, for 10 items at $7 per item. It came up to $77.33 after taxes. So I saved, if I were to buy all these things, which, like I said, I wouldn't just go out of my way to buy them. I happened to find these, and they're interesting finds. I didn't even know what a few of them were until I looked them up after I got them in the cart. I would have saved $647.25. It's not too shabby. So if you like the videos and you want to see more of the stuff that I find at the flea markets and these resale shops and bin stores, yard sales, all that fun stuff, make sure to hit like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. That is, if you want to see my videos in the future, if you want to actually show up in your notifications. And that's about all I got for you. If you have any questions about any of the items that you saw in the video, or you'd like a description of what it's for, what it does, or anything like that, say so in the comments, and I will try and get back with you when I get a chance. Anyhow, that's all I got for you for today. Reagan's Ridge out.